All right, we're back with Alliance War number 8 in Season 34. So we're starting off with this Mordo on Strike Counter Power Struggle. We're going in with Mr. Fantastic because he's a Defiance champion. We can throw those Mr. Fantastic debuffs on him. Again, I'm going to have to throw specials after he crosses a bar of power, just like this. And I was hoping that the taunt from the special one would encourage him to throw a special, but he didn't really want to do it there. And I don't want those Furies to add up. And I don't know what happened there. I went for the dash in, and I just kind of threw like a rogue, like a whiff. That was not the goal at all. So that was kind of annoying. It felt like an input thing, but who knows. There, same thing happened again. And then I hit the special 2 because I thought I was going to get combo. Like I thought I was going to dash in and do a hit into a special 2. At least the special 2 hit. So it was kind of frustrating. And now I'm kind of stuck where I'm going to have to eat a special 3. I think I could have eaten it anyway, but I had an invul boost on just because it's Mordo in case he gets to a special 3. I don't want to take the unnecessary damage because I did have another fight with Mr. Fantastic set up in this war. I do lose my pre-fights there. And at this point, he's got a few too many of those Furies, and those blocked hits are definitely taking their toll here. Well, we're going to go ahead, get the special 2 off. He finally throws his. I can get off another special 1. We got our debuffs back because of the special 2. There, I get clipped dashing back, and it's fine. We get out of that fight. Not all of these ones are going to be pretty, but I'm pretty happy overall with the 10 fights from this war. Now we got Strike Counter, Brute Force, Power Focus 1. I can see why Professor X is here, because if you get stuck having to wait out his falter, then that could lead to some brute force damage, and that could be very frustrating. So here I did go with the power start here. I want to get to a special 2. So there I get rid of his falter right into a big special 2. And I did not need cable on this one because I'm already at 3 charges, and I'll get the 4th charge just from beating him here. So there we go. We got to evade that unblockable special 1, dash back in, and we get him before the falter gets back. So he's done. Now we're maxed out at the 4 charges. We're going to go against ManThing here. We've done this a number of times. He is a miss defender, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I do not trigger Dex. That is the goal. I did not remove it, but I do not want to trigger it, so I'm going to back off, play it safe. I'm again with a power start 1. I want to get straight into a special 2. I want to get that concussion on him. Limit the amount of shocks I'm going to get by hitting into him when he has that armor up. Going to refresh the concussion there. And I'm going to try and get off a special 1. Now I've got all 4 debuffs on ManThing. Again, taking a little bit of poison damage, but it's okay. There, I'm going to block this. I do not want to trigger the miss. So we're going to go ahead again. We're going to parry heavy, reapply the debuffs. And then again, go for a special 1, and that should do it. So again, that ManThing can be super tricky. Apocalypse, the last 2 metas, has been able to take him down. Now we're on to path 3 in section 1. We're actually going to go Odin as a hashtag metal and hero champion. And I got Rainman to put on a White Max pre-fight. Plus, I'm going to put on my own pre-fights to limit the shock damage, because every 10 hits he's going to have the armor up. Then there's a chance that you take some shock damage. So, again, I can't really get rid of his rod, but because of the Wags pre-fight or White Max pre-fight, I can parry freely against this Annihilus. I really wanted him to throw a special 1, but he didn't seem to be interested in throwing it. I try to dash away for that special 2, and I take it completely in the face. I'm quite frustrated about that. At least his debuffs that he puts on me, I can get a little bit of willpower healing on. I only need Odin for this 1 fight, so I just want to get through it. Finally, he decides to throw a special 1. I can dash and counter that 1, no problem. So at the end of the day, it wasn't too bad. I just hated taking that special 2 to the face. Next up is Longshot. We did this fight in a different war. Odin also works great with as just any cosmic attacker with Captain America Infinity War is going to give him the armor breaks on the heavies, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead here and try and just bait special ones. There is hurt lockers, so I have to cycle my specials, and I do not want to push him to a special 2. I'd rather not. I'd rather stick with baiting special ones the entire time. I am just going to parry heavy and build up to a special 2 and try and nuke him down with a special 2 if he wants to actually dash in. So here we go. We're going to bait out one more special 1 here before we go in for a big special 2. So parry, heavy into special 2, almost takes him out. So we can throw, we're going to bait out another special 1 here, and then we can either combo him or, heavy into special 1. We'll try and finish him off. Again, just waiting for for him to throw those specials. And Cap works great here as a Defiance attacker against a missed defender in Longshot. So down goes Longshot, not a problem. Second section, Path 3, we went with Colossus. He can handle the thorns and cutting wires because he's not a robotic attacker and he is bleed immune. So I don't have to worry about shocks and or bleeds here. So it's great. I can just go ahead, just play it. It's just a normal Doc Ock fight for Colossus. We're just going to parry heavy and build up to a special 2. Hopefully Doc Ock can actually throw a special 1. He does. I love playing him, but against him, not so much, because sometimes he's pretty erratic with those long heavies, and the special 2 is annoying. There we go, bait his heavy attack. Now we're up to a special 2, bait that special 1. Now we can go ahead, parry heavy into special 2 for some big damage, hopefully. Got that 23k crit there at the end, 13 in the middle, that was pretty good. And one more should do it. I'll just go with we went with the combo, and there he's done. Next up on Path 3, we had Explosive Personality, Human Torch. So, again, as long as I don't hit into his block, Colossus is Incinerate immune, so I shouldn't have any problems with Torch, other than making sure I can actually block his special 1. I'm not great at evading his special 1. Really, I usually just block the first couple and I evade the last one. And we're going to see how I do in this fight on that. Even the special 2, I'm not a huge fan of trying to... of evading it. I always usually screw up the first part of the special 2, and then I can evade the end. But there, okay, we take the special 1 on the block, and that's what I should be doing the entire time. That's my goal. Play it safe. I'm not going to die from getting hit on the block with Torch. There we go. We evade the last one. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for here. I just want some big crits on the Fury's active there. 17k heavy attack. That's what I'm looking for. No crits on that one. And there, I get slammed by a special 1. Again, sometimes the longer you do a fight, the more chances there are that you're going to screw it up. No crits on that entire special 2, so that sucked. No crits on that heavy. They were playing extra safe, blocking that special 1. Figure, go for my own special 1 into a heavy attack. And we just got to evade or block one more special 1 here. And that's the end of the fight. So, again, took a special to the face, but we're totally fine. Next up is Path 2 in Section 2. We've got Sorcerer Supreme here. Again, a missed defender. Even with straight counter block penetration and hard knock life. Hard knock life here is only if you do a parry. So I can go ahead here and just block, bait the heavy attack and attack in, spam special 1s, and I don't have to worry about the disorient. At least that's how I started the fight. Again, there's going to be, it's block penetration, so if I don't get the special one off and I don't use the right combo for strike counters, then that block penetration can add up pretty quickly. But at the same time, I also do have put a bunch of, if I can keep up the debuffs, which I do not, but if I can keep up debuffs on, there's the better chance for Mr. Fantastic to evade her specials. And at a certain point here, I don't mind actually getting a few parries every so often just to get some damage in there. She had the armor up phase, so it didn't do too much damage. Also, if she gets to a special 2, it's easy to evade and counter, much easier than the special 1. But again, as a Defiance champ against a Mystic attacker, I don't have to worry about any of the mist mechanics. I can just play a regular fight, just play around, in this case, just play around the disorient, and it's not too bad. And there we go. Down goes Sorcerer, not a problem for Mr. Fantastic. Second last fight here for us this war is Apocalypse against Thor Rags. Also block penetration and the disorient. If you dash back twice, you're going to get the disorient. So at the beginning, I'm going to heavy, I'm going to back off, I'm going to back twice, become disorient immune. While I'm doing that, take a small combo. But again, we have 4 charges, so now we can get the block break stun. And it is Thor Rags, so I just have to be careful. I do want to get a special 2 if I can, but I have to get it, make sure that I get it off and right as he gets to the end of his charges. So there we go, big special 2. Plus, he doesn't get the power gain because I got it at the right time. Just as if you have a special attack, when those 20 charges expire, then you're not going to get the power gain from Rags. Here we go, the special 1. But I don't know what happened there. I ended up throwing it into his block. Now he is just going to melt. Doesn't matter. Easy fight. Now, I was supposed to wait for a White Magneto pre-fight on this one, but I threw on the Horseman, made Archangel a Horseman. This is like buffet and potentially you can get bleed damage if he has an armor up, and Black Panther Civil War has a chance to get armor ups, but I went in here with Archangel and did get he heavied. I heavy countered him right at the start, then got the parry off, got a whole bunch of neurotoxins, and now the fight is essentially over. With the White Magneto pre-fight, it also would have helped, but really at this point, I had so many neurotoxins on him, and he was melting so fast. No armor ups necessary. No armor ups, no bleeds, no nothing. Archangel just shredded him in, I don't know how many, 15 seconds. So, hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next war, guys. Bye.